So what if I were to tell you that New York State's been teaching kids to read with methods that science has disproved decades ago? And what if I told you those same failed methods are still being used today? Well, sadly, that's all true. So, how did we get here? And what can we learn from it? Let's break this down. In the 1980s, schools went in on whole language. The idea? Kids should figure out words by looking at pictures and context. In other words, guessing. The big problem with that is guessing isn't reading. And that approach left millions of kids behind. And kids with learning disabilities like dyslexia have suffered the most. Students who can't read by the 3rd grade are 4 times more likely not to graduate high school. More than 70% of New York City 4th graders are reading below grade level. Here's Assemblyman Robert Carroll, a leader in New York on literacy.
Without an evidence-based literacy curriculum that's structured and sequential, kids won't get the skills they need to learn how to read. They won't be able to break down complex sentences where they have to learn new words. Guessing or hunting for context clues isn't reading.
So let's make this visual. Reading by guessing is like trying to cook pizza for kids by guessing what the ingredients should be instead of looking at the recipe. Doesn't sound very appealing, does it? And I want you to process this. For a child who can't read, school isn't just hard, it's humiliating. Every class, every page, every stumble is proof of what they can't do. And by 3rd grade, too many students just start believing that they're not smart. That belief, that shame, can last a lifetime. Today, most everyone agrees we need a new approach to get rid of the guessing game. The antiquated units of study is still the #1 reading program in New York schools statewide. And New York State doesn't have a mandate to fix this, unlike other states. This is an emergency. More from State Assemblyman Robert Carroll.
New York State needs to mandate evidence-based literacy curriculum that's structured and sequential, ban the bad pedagogies that doomed a generation of students, and make sure that every child who's struggling is screened for dyslexia and other language-based learning disabilities. What could be more important than making sure every child learns to read?